Hello, President Scott Hagan here at North Central University, coming to you from downtown Minneapolis. And I am joined today by our Executive Director of Operations, Jordan Robertson. And we wanted to come by and just kind of walk you through our year upcoming when it comes to campus safety and our protocols, just to bring some reassurance and some of the specifics that'll be happening. You know, as you know, we are a downtown campus. We've been here for 90 years, almost a century that this school has existed in this beautiful spot in downtown Minneapolis. We've always had a great relationship. We love our location. I'm so grateful that my predecessors never moved this campus. It really is one of the great incubators of education, this place called North Central, where we characterize it as a place of scholarship and fire, and I wouldn't want to be any other place than where we are here in downtown Minneapolis. But with that, we want you to know that we've really focused on elevating our safety as a university and really looking at our protocols and our procedures. And we want to walk you through that and show you what we're doing, what we're planning in this coming year.
We have done many things to increase the level of protection that we can provide our students, including increasing the number of officers that we have on every shift. We're increasing every shift by 30%. We also have added new equipment to every officer's tool belt. And finally, I'm so excited to let you know about how we are streamlining our relationship with the Minneapolis Park Police. Just a little bit of back-end information. The Minneapolis Park Police is its own entity, its own department that governs the comings and goings in all of our city parks. Because we are nestled right up to Elliott Park, we're working in tandem with the Minneapolis Park Police and Chief Jason Ohado on how to properly make our campus safe and secure, educate our staff, faculty, and students on how to conduct themselves when outside the building, and respond quickly to any incidents that we have on campus at any given time.
As Jordan mentioned, we have just really increased our surveillance and outsourcing just many layers of security. But having been in the city for 90 years and talking to the previous presidents, Dr. Anderson and Dr. Argue, they told me about times way back when in the 60s and 70s with the Vietnam War protests and different events that happened in the city, that kind of unrest is somewhat natural to the cycle of the city, and we are well prepared. We have got great protocols in place. This has been well thought through. I inherited a university that was well prepared in these areas, and so I'm really confident that what Jordan has mentioned in these increased areas of surveillance and these new layers of security, that we are going to have a very safe and productive year of education for your students and for you as parents to have peace of mind. I also want to mention that the Charter Commission here in Minneapolis has decided not to put on the ballot this coming fall one of the initiatives, which was to really kind of redirect much of the funding for the police department into some other initiatives. So that is not going to be on the ballot this coming fall. And so I would just say that everything is going to remain status quo here in Minneapolis. With law enforcement, we have a great relationship with law enforcement, with the park police that Jordan has mentioned, and then our own security force that's being increased here at North Central.
North Central University Security and Operations has worked year over year to create plans in the event something would happen, from natural disasters to civil unrest. And we feel confident that the plans that we are making now would prepare us for any eventuality. We also are led strongly by prayer, and our security team is second to none in my estimation. This is a team that has prepared for many things that they will encounter. And these are student employees as well as full-time staff that are dedicated to the safety and security of everyone on campus. They are preparing and are prepared for anything that can come their way. And they will encounter each and every incident with compassion, professionalism, self-control, and will ultimately keep every constituent here at North Central safe and secure. Another way that we're expanding services is to partner with our student development department so that we can offer student-sponsored rides through our fleet services and the vans there to go to any number of locations, whether that be the Mall of America for jobs, also out to Target for the goods that every student needs, whether it's hygiene products or small grocery items. Look forward to fleet services being available through a partnership with our student development department.
Everything that we have just shared is our top priority. You know, I live downtown myself. Karen and I just live a couple blocks here from campus, so we walk these streets, we drive them. We live right downtown. We can hear all that happens in our city. And all I can tell you as a resident of downtown right now is that the city has really been restored to a place of calm and peaceableness, and I'm very grateful for that. We are doing everything possible to elevate whatever is necessary so that our students have an undistracted year. You know, with COVID, with all the unrest that's happened in our nation, is happening in our nation, these are turbulent times across our nation, no matter where you live, from a rural community to a city in any of these 50 states. We trust the Lord. The Lord, we believe, has placed this university here. We believe the Lord has placed your student here, and that God has a great purpose for all of this in our lives, and that the kind of leaders and the kind of faith that's being produced, the kind of learning that's being produced, is going to be unmatched. There is not a setting like this, I think, in the country that can produce the kind of growth and faith and scholarship and fire that we talk about at NCU all the time. So, you know, my daughter went to school here. She worked downtown at Banana Republic. She would walk from Phillips down to Hennepin 3 times a week for work. I remember as a dad talking to her on the cell phone. So this has been a part of my world for over 15 years. And so I just want you to know that Karen and I carry this deeply in our heart as a mom and dad to care for these students. And so we're praying and we're living very smart and proactive. And we're going to have a dynamic year at North Central. Thank you for entrusting us. We love you. And we believe that this is going to be God's greatest year, year 90 at NCU. God bless you guys.